Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus. Today we are going to be playing against Daewid. Kind of an interesting name, putting that E before the W, so it is still Daewid, but it's kind of pronounced the same way. It's just an interesting look on his name. And it looks like he's going to be playing a defensive stress team with Riposte and with some dodge as well, so it looks like something pretty solid. Well, we're going to be playing the Halo comp, so we will have an answer to that rejuvenating vapors with our harvest and the caltrips, so that should be rather good, and we will also have an answer to all that dodge with the battle belt. So out of the bloom, I'm gonna have to say that this isn't that bad of a matchup. The only way it could go south real quick is if that abomination is able to transform twice and just do whatever he wants, and if I'm quite unlucky with the Arbalest damage rolls and I'm just unable to get kills that quickly, we'll just have to see how it goes. We do go second, which is really not that good. I mean, sometimes it's good, usually it really isn't when you're playing a Mark team like this. I do believe he's going to go for the slam. It isn't a confirmed chance, but it is an 80, and if the bounty hunter gets pushed to the back, it's not that great if you ask me, but it could be worse, because that is going to give me incentive to go finale earlier, so it's not the end of the world. I'm thinking of going for the immediate stun on that abomination, but I could also go for something else. I could also go for the immediate mark or something like that. You know what? Immediate mark into sniper shot into finale. Yeah, that's the way to go, right? Yeah, let's go for this mark. If he wants to guard with the man-at-arms, that's not going to save him. A retribution is going to make me take some damage, but it's not going to be the end of the world if I take some damage on the Arbalest. And if he wants to bellow, I'm probably still going to have a bunch of damage, so I'm not really too concerned about this. And if sniper shot is a crit, then he's pretty much going to be at this door. Yeah, it's going to be a retribution, 1 damage, we really don't care all that much. And now that's his action gone, so even if he goes rejuvenating right now, he won't be able to make use of it. And that's not a crit, unfortunately. That's quite a low damage roll, actually. Ooh, that's no bueno. That's no bueno. But it's still not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go stunning blow on the abomination, then I'm just gonna drop a Dirk Snap somewhere, and we're still gonna be able to kill the man-at-arms relatively quick, albeit definitely not as quick as we want. Yeah, just drop this this stun on the A-bomb, make sure he's not having a good time, and after that, yeah, just chill here. Just totally chill. Really hope there's no crit with that panic darts. Let's see. And that's not a crit, but that's still my abomination. Just, I mean, not my abomination, my bounty hunter taking a lot of damage. I could go harvest here, but it's likely to miss. And it's gonna counter the regen, though. It is gonna counter the regen. Well, if I go for it, there's probably just gonna be a rejuvenating vapors, and then it's gone anyway. Yeah, let's drop a Dirk Snap here on this abomination. I kind of don't want to eat a Riposte crit right now, because Shield Spike and Insignia of Rank is really scary. Even without a command buff, it's still really scary the amount of damage that can do. I do believe it's like a 20% crit chance, or like maybe even a little bigger than 20. It's totally insane, but I'm gonna have to say that was a pretty big misplay actually, going through that immediate bellow. Right now, if I get a big damage roll, he won't be able to make use of that regen, and man-at-arms is just gone here, actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to say, pretty big mistake by him. Yeah, pretty big one, because regen is only useful against this kind of team if you're using the character by regening out of this door. Other than that, it's really not doing you any favors, because I just crit for 36, and bye-bye goes the man-at-arms. Now, there's 2 things I want to do. And I feel like getting a Caltrip skill here is not in the cards anymore, unfortunately. But you know what I could also do? No, I don't have the time for it. I wanted to go for the Crusader with the Zealous. Oh no, actually I could go Zealous here. If I get a crit or a big damage roll, and I might even get the kill on the Man-at-Arms. Oh, this is risky. This is pretty risky, but I want to go for it. Okay, let's see if we get the kill. 55, unfortunately, no kill. But that is still a decent amount of damage on the A-bomb, but we still don't have enough damage to finale, unfortunately. This is so unfortunate. I'm trying to make ends meet, but it's not being that easy. Yeah, it's definitely not being that easy. Well, I guess I'll have to finale and then maybe go for a finish him or something. I don't know. Yeah, because Caltrips, there's no way Caltrips does damage against 10 prot, and since I have a damage debuff. Maybe if I go abusive, but that's really the only way. That's really the only way I could do enough damage. But yeah, Dirk Snap is a confirmed kill. I just wonder if I should do anything else first. Maybe go for a pull or something. You know what, let's just drop this. Yeah, I'll just drop this. The man-at-arms is gone now, and we still have a finale ready with 2 buffs. So 2 buffs is 11 to 20 damage, which isn't enough to kill this abomination, but it's getting there. Yeah, it is getting there. And I wonder what the bounty hunter should do here. I mean, a come hither on the antiquarian isn't that bad of an idea, because she definitely doesn't want to stay in position too. With my crusader just chilling there, because I can just stun her, and obviously she won't enjoy that. 88% hit chance. I could even miss, actually. Look at that double dodge, double crit. No command buffs, by the way. Or I could just drop a Caltrops. You know what? If this game goes long, which is unlikely, but if the game goes long by any reason, having this Caltrops sticking away at the Grave Robber by the end of the match is going to be very useful, so I'm just going to do that anyway. I have a feeling there's a slam coming, or maybe even a detransform manacles, but I feel like it's going to be a slam. Yeah, the hit chance is far from confirmed. It's only a 70, and it doesn't go through, thankfully for us. Do I have to go for a heal here with the Arbalest? No, not really. Yeah, not really. I'm just gonna go for a mark for death here, or I'm gonna pass, which is also something that could happen. Hopeless immediately passes. That's kind of the fate of the hopeless, really. Yeah, it's to pass. He is hopeless, I guess. What can you do, really? Okay, another Tears of the Lost region. Letting go of some of the pressure on me. Thank you, sir. Do I want the finale? Probably, right? With all that regen in there? Yeah, I definitely want the finale here. Okay, let's go for a stunning blow. That's a crit for 11. I could actually get a kill without the finale. If I go for a bola and then I go for a Dirk Stab, I could actually get a kill without finale. And I feel like I'm gonna go for it because I kind of want to finale one of them, honestly. There is pick to the face on that Grave Robber, so if she's the last character alive, she'll still be able to do some things. That's the panic darts. Not quite enough to drop me immediately, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the risky play. I'm gonna go for the risky play because I can. Did we just bowl a corpse for 13 damage? Oh, that was cool. Yeah, the Mark synergy still applies even against corpses, so that was pretty nice. Let's go for this 60. We didn't get the 55 death blow with the Crusader's Zealous, but now we do get the 60 and we still have a finale. So that's probably going to be all she wrote for Daewid, honestly. Even though he still has regen and he still has a pretty decent amount of dodge. Even if he gets a kill on the Bounty Hunter right now, I still have a finishing character in the form of the Jester, so I am not overly concerned about what's happening here. And this is a best of 5, so this is only match number 1, and match number 2 could be wildly different. We'll just have to see. I'm probably going to pick something else, but yeah, going for the panic darts on the Jester, it doesn't really save him all that much at this point. I'm gonna have to say, use the Bounty Hunter before he dies. Yes, good idea, Shep. Let's go for a pull on that Antiquarian. Make her want to go take cover, because take cover is an okay ability, but not when you have 2 actions against 4. That's definitely not an okay ability. Oh, and going Festering here still isn't a play. Yeah, because now I can just go for a stun and just lock down that Antiquarian, and yeah, that's not too good for you if you're this Antiquarian player. Oh, that actually misses the 85, damn. Could he save the match here? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Unless I miss here again, and I get very unfortunate. Let's see, wow, we missed 2 85s, isn't that wonderful? Yeah, that's all you should always be careful, because you can always lose playing this stupid game. Okay, at least we go for the 83 and that one hits. But yeah, missing 2 85s, man, that's messed up. That is messed up. I could have gone last with the Arbalest instead of going before the Jester and have gained another 12 accuracy. Yeah, that's just hurt dead. That's kind of what happens when you're playing the Circus. Jeez, man, how quickly the tide turns. Well, as long as this Chester doesn't go hopeless and go finale on an act out, we should still be able to win here reasonably well. Yeah, reasonably well. But let's see, the 85's now hit, which is a lot better. And I should still be able to finale the Antiquarian, and Crusader should be able to solo carry here, honestly, just stunning that Grave Robber, but that's actually not a confirmed chance. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, I have to finale here. I have enough damage, right? It should be... Does Hopeless reduce damage? No. It's 16 to 29. Can you believe it could fail? Honestly, I'm just gonna keep rolling for this and maybe sneak in a finale on the Grave Robber, because that would be wonderful. Because I can perma-stun the Antiquarian with the Crusader, but I'm not that likely to perma-stun the Grave Robber, because eventually She's just gonna dodge a lot of my stunning blows with this Crusader. Yeah, not all is lost for my opponent here. If that Panic Dart's crit, it could be bad. No crit, unfortunately for us, yeah, very fortunately. And, yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. It's my only finishing character, and one Panic Darts and he's gone. And I can't even heal him because, well, then he'll just die anyway. Well, I guess I have to finale here, right? That's really my only play. Well, after I finale, he's dead anyway. So, what do you do here, Shep? I could finale the Grave Robber. You know, just go for that anyway. But no, I have to finale the Centiquarian. Oh no. Oh, hits himself at Testo with the finisher. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, she's gone. I didn't count the turns, unfortunately for me, so I'm not too sure when that that corpse is going to be gone. But I think I killed him by round 2, right? Maybe round 2, and I killed the A-bomb by like round 4? I don't know. They're gonna stay here a while, but Antiquarian was round 6, so... At maximum round 11 there will be no more Panic Darts. Yeah, and that's what really matters, because she can't use Panic Darts from position 1. That's what really matters here. That's just a kill. Plus 100% stress taken, he's just gone. But the good thing here is, now that she's... now that the Jester is gone, I have a bit more accuracy, I have a bit more damage, and that corpse is gonna go away. Ooh, this is good. And guess what? Even if you go Shadow Fade right now, I just drop a Zealous. I potentially still hit, do some very decent damage, and there's going to be no Panic Darts in return, which is good. And even if there's Panic Darts, I have a Virtue chance. I'm going to have to really disagree with that move. He has to get me to death, or he can't be going for plays like that. Because now I can just sell us and... okay, Pick to the Face is going to hurt, actually. Yeah, it is going to hurt significantly. That might actually just be a one-shot on my Crusader. But yeah, we do have Caltrip sticking. You know, the thing I predicted by like round 4 or something. Oh, that is a Death Star. Oh my goodness, can I actually lose this match? Well, my hit chance is 61. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually gonna lose this because of missing 285% and a 61 right now. There is no way. There is no way I actually lose this. Come on. Goes for a Shadow Fade. I'm gonna have to move back here. Shadow Fade gives some extra death blow dealt chance while stealth. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. It's a 25 right now, I believe. Or actually even a 35. Yeah. 35% chance of getting the kill. Wow. Well, that's going to be match number 1 for Daewid. I guess I shouldn't have been as greedy and just gone for the extra 12 accuracy with the tiller. Yeah, that's just totally insane, you know? One kind of slip up, not going for the confirmed hit chances, and it's just GG. Well, that's only match number 1, so let's move on straight to match number 2. Alright, and here we go again, and since I felt like the Halo comp didn't do me justice, I decided to bring it once again, and Daewid decided to bring his team once again as well. So he felt like since he got the first win, he could probably just bring the same team again and things would work out pretty well for him. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully he doesn't get as lucky as he got the last match and just be able to take me down. Hopefully I get this Slam Resist now, since he doesn't have that much move chance. Hey, we do get it. In that case, should I drop the immediate battle ballot? Well, I'm already feeling the PTSD of not having the accuracy from last match, so I'm just gonna drop that ballot and I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Yeah, we are just gonna chill here and have that battle ballot just helping us to the end of the match, and you know, it's awesome. It's awesome to have that. It's still gonna be a retribution on the bounty hunter, so already he's not feeling too good. That was a very big damage roll by the slam. At least it didn't push me. Yeah, at the very least it didn't push me. I could go for a come hither here. That's just gonna be a take cover after that. Is that the play for me? Is that the play for me? What do I follow it up with? Well, I could actually shoot the Grave Robber after that. Yeah, that's not that bad of an idea. Let's go for it. Yeah, I can ignore the Man-at-Arms here in this situation. I feel like that would be good. Because with the tiller accuracy and after stunning the Abomination, this could be really nice. Just shooting that Grave Robber. And we'll have a decent amount of damage. Oh no, that's a mistake. Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. But, oh, that's and actually puts her in position too. Okay, that's no good. That is no good. How do I react to this? Do I go for a heal? Just prevent the immediate 25% death blow? Well, if he goes for a festering vapors, he doesn't go for a regen. So honestly, I don't feel like that's his best play. Stupid lunge crit, unbelievable. Yeah, it's alright. It's quite alright. We should be able to just drop a sniper shot here and drop her to 0 immediately. So 25, no death blow, thankfully. There's no finisher on any of his characters, so I wouldn't want that to be what happens here. Now we just drop a sniper shot. Very low damage roll, actually. Very, very low damage roll. God damn it. Are we actually gonna lose 2 matches with the Halo comp in a row? I really hope not. If he gets a lucky death on this bounty hunter, things could go south real quick. Yeah, I really hope that's not what happens. He's just gonna act again. It's gonna go festering vapors this time. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for a risky play, right? No. No, we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go for a heal with the Arbalest here. I was thinking of going for a stun on that Grave Robber, but no, I know that I'm gonna miss it. Even with the Battle Ballad, my hit chance is a 71, and you know what happens when you go for 71% hit chances. You miss those. You always miss those against people like this guy. That's gonna be a good defender. Yeah, that's definitely a good play by him to go for that. He always goes first. So my only chance of getting a death blow here would be to have to go for very greedy stuff. What I'm gonna go for instead is I'm actually gonna go for finish him with that stun synergy. So 11 to 22. Crits can go both ways, my man. Finally, I'm getting a crit with this stupid team. The team that should actually get the crits, you know, with my super high crit chances. He can still regen out of this store, but I could go Zealous or I could go Stun. Zealous for the damage. Zealous for the damage. He's just gonna regen it. Think, Shep, think. No, let's go Stun, actually. I'll just drop the Stun. We do get that Stun again, so this is okay. And now we have a 60% chance of getting the death blow. If we don't get it, it's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad for us, because he's just going to be able to regen again and be chill. It's going to be a Panic Darts crit for enough, and yeah, that's me at this door again and afflicted this time. The affliction was pretty bad last time, we got a pass immediately, so hopefully Irrational isn't that stupid, but Irrational is one of the worst, so... Okay, at least that's a Dirk Stab, and that's a dead Abomination. The Antiquarian isn't feeling too good, but she's also relatively safe in position for, honestly. We just have to pick that Grave Robber out right now with a stun, and we should be fine here. That's going to be a 40% chance of getting the death blow. Hopefully doesn't go down. There goes my hopefully. And let's see, I was talking about that 71% hit chance. Of course, Grave Robber has gotten like 3 crits in 3 rounds. But fortunately we still hit actually, and we roll for maximum, so there is a touch of justice in this roll. Yeah, a very small touch of it, and we actually managed to hit that Grave Robber even with the extra dodge. I wonder if he goes for a bolster now. No, going for a bell instead. Okay, interesting. Well, remember Shep, your hit chance is bad at this point. Hit chance is 110 plus 20, so it's 130, and against 49 dodge, that's gonna miss. You know how it goes, that's gonna miss. Instead, we're gonna drop a Harvest, and then we're gonna drop a Sniper Shot, and that Grave Robber is gonna be feeling the pain right now. Yeah, she's gonna be feeling that pain. She's also gonna lose the dodge, and I'm gonna get the extra accuracy and damage from being last, because that's stabilizing Tiller. And she's gonna drop down to 0 inevitably. Look at that unnecessary crit, really love to see it. Yeah, it's always good getting crits with this kind of team in this matchup, because we're still healing stress, so getting a crit is not that bad. And it would give us more damage versus Marked, but the Bounty Hunter has been removed from this game, so that's really not gonna happen. That's a Shadow Fade into position 4. I can't finale that, but yeah, I really can't finale that. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a stun here. It's a 70% chance of going through. Hopefully it does. It does go through. Nice, nice, very good. Well, if she doesn't want to go take cover, I'll be able to just go Sniper Shot and kill with the Dirk Stab. Yeah, that's just gonna be this is so greedy for him. This is so greedy. I have a really good chance of doing enough damage, but I also have a chance of not doing enough damage. I honestly feel like Harvest Sniper Shot might be better here. Yeah, as weird as that sounds, I feel like Harvest Sniper Shot might be the play here, because it's also going to bleed at Man-at-Arms, and that bleed is going to be very meaningful for the following rounds. So yeah, that's a bleed on the Man-at-Arms. When did the A-Bomb die? Was it round 3? last round, or was it? I can't remember. I feel like it was round 2, maybe. Yeah, my memory is really bad, I'm gonna have to say. Yeah, sniper shot, it hits, it lands, it does enough damage. Antiquarian is down to 0 and cannot regen out of it, so this is very good. This is very, very good for us. None of our characters are afflicted yet. I have 4 finale buffs, and my HP is still not in a critical stage. So this is quite nice. It's going to be a take cover, but that's going to put that Grave Robber potentially in harm's way. That's also 2 stealths. I could flare it. I could actually just flare those 2 stealths. Is that the play we go for here? Do we go for that, or do we go for the 50-50 harvest? Good question, chap. Good question. What do we go for? I feel like a 50-50 harvest wouldn't be that bad. Oh, it's a 50-50. What can you say about it? But I'm gonna go for the flare here. It has a pretty much a confirmed hit chance because of the battle ballad. So it's even if we fail that, the Grave Robber isn't just gonna get a crit for my entire health bar. So that's nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a panic dart. Even has a chance of missing, by the way, because he has no accuracy buffs, but still goes for the Jester at 40 dodge. Because who cares? That was like a 50-50 hit chance. I'm not even joking here. That was a definite 50-50, and right now I'm gonna go for a Dirk Stab. Irrational, don't pass. Yeah, that's an irrational moment. I cannot believe I'm gonna lose this because of this stupid RNG. Oh my god. He gets the 50-50 hit into the goddamn finale act out on the corpse. Are you kidding me? That's just insane. That is just insane. Yeah, I have no words for this. I actually have no words for this. And now there's just gonna be a regen, and after a few rounds all the characters are gonna be regening like crazy. And one more panic darts and my Jester is pretty much dead, obviously. Yeah, I have no words for this, honestly. I just don't know what to say. I'm gonna drop as Ellis here, actually. Just so I can get lucky with the Yarbles and maybe get a kill here. That's what I'm gonna do. There's still a decent winning chance for me here because that the Man-at-Arms is taking a lot of damage and his characters are low on HP. And I have a 25 window right now. And then another window with the Jester of getting a kill on that Grave Robber, so we could still potentially win this. We go abusive, so that's a chance of hitting other characters and also a pretty high chance of just saying bad things. And right now saying bad things would be bad because my Jester is taking unbelievable amounts of stress. So we get the Death Door tick, but no kill. Death Door tick, but no kill. And the Jester is in position 2, and he's ready to either drop a Dirk Stab or drop a Harvest here. Yeah, Dirk Stab would be a pretty good chance of killing that Grave Robber, so you have to believe that's what we're gonna go for. We have the finisher, we have the Monkey Small, we have the Battle Ballad, our hit chance is grand, and our kill chance is even grander. And we're just gonna go for it, and hopefully Irrational doesn't do something stupid again. Come on, Virtue. Hopeless, that's a bad one. That's a pretty bad one. It could be worse, but Hopeless is a pretty bad one. 84-75. You fucking asshole. Oh my god. Okay. I guess the Grave Robber stays alive, guarded with regen. This is unbelievable. I'm going uncanny right now. It's gonna be a panic darts on my Arbalest, taking even more stress. One more panic darts and she's dead, by the way. I have to go for a kill here. I have to go for a kill here with the Crusader, right? 5%. You wanna go for 5%? I can't even go for the Dirk Stab right now. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a Zealous here. Or am I gonna drop a Stunning Blow? No, I drop a Stunning Blow, just keep that Antiquarian in pain here. Can you believe that I actually still have a winning chance, despite the match turning out how it is? With all this bullshittery going through, I can't believe I didn't get that 75 kill, that's just unreal. It's just bullshit after bullshit. Is this what beginner's luck really is like? Yeah, that's insane. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a kill on something. And, oh, that's risky. That's risky. 76 hit chance, that's very risky. You know what? Bola, 20. Did we do enough damage to the Man-at-Arms? No, that wasn't enough, actually. That wasn't enough. but my kill chance is still pretty good with this Jester. Yeah, him not going for panic darts on my Jester was a huge misplay right now, by the way, because I have no dodge and I would be dead. You idiot! Oh my god, I don't even get to bleed? How? How is that possible? What is this game about? What's going on here? Does that do enough stress? Oh, yeah, there's impossible glyphs, so that probably does enough, actually. Yeah, there it is. That's enough stress. No extra stress on the other characters, though, so I guess it could have been worse. 70? Okay, that's a death blow. It's also going to be an almost afflicted Grave Robber, but there's still 2 rounds of regen on everyone, and my Crusader is pretty much dead here. So, do I think I have a winning chance? Well, I do have a winning chance. Do I think I will win? No, not really. Actually, he lets me go with another Harvest here. Come on, land, land. Get the bleeds, come on. Ah, no bleed on the Man-at-Arms. Well, at least we landed on the Grave Robber and got the bleed, so she's gonna be dropping to Death's Door pretty soon. She should be so dead, it's not even funny. But, okay, and I'm no longer, how do you call it? I am no longer dazed, so I might actually have a decent chance of doing something here. I could go for a Harvest, but I'm just gonna get repulsed, but if I don't go for it, I'm just gonna get Panic Darts. I do not ignore, what do you call it, stealth. I'm gonna go for it. It's very unlikely that he gets the 25 death blow, and he's just gonna have to drop a Panic Darts on me anyway, if he wants to get the kill here. Yeah, he's gonna go for it, I'm gonna have to say, right? Panic Dart's pretty much a confirmed kill, right? Unless he misses. Can he still miss, actually? He can. I do believe he can miss. But there's no way a player like him is gonna miss. I'm gonna have to say. I do pass here, which is, well, is an action, I guess. And, yeah, the Crusader, can he 1v2 at this point? There's no healing on his side. I'm still relatively far from getting afflicted. I mean, from having a heart attack. And, yeah, I do have a chance of winning here. Should I drop a Zealous or should I drop a Stun? When's that corpse gonna go away? It's gonna be a while. It is gonna be a while. A Stun is gonna prevent him from acting, so I guess a Stun. Yeah, let's just do that. And when's that corpse gonna go away? Oh, why do I not count these things? Was it round 8? Round 7? I don't know, I can't remember, but once that's over, I can start dropping Zealouses, and I'm gonna have a really good killing shot. That's, oh, 1 more Panic Darts and I'm dead. Oh my god. What is this game about? 1 more Panic Darts. Yeah, it's gonna take a few rounds for me to blight to that stage, but yeah, pretty much 1 more Panic Darts and I'm dead. I'm gonna drop a Zealous here. Not quite afflicted. Yeah, I still have to kill that Man-at-Arms, by the way. I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna lose again, can you believe it? Okay, that's gonna be a Bellow, and the Panic Darts is gonna drop me to 0. Yeah, I have 0 dodge, so I don't really believe that I can dodge, even with that -10 accuracy. Okay, that's gonna make me have a heart attack, and 1 more and I'm dead. Yeah, I don't believe I can win this anymore, honestly. There's only 1 way for me to win. And that way is for me to get a kill right now, and to be extra stress added to the Grave Robber, then the Grave Robber goes afflicted, and goes with something that isn't abusive, and just passes. But since she went abusive, I don't believe I have a chance of winning anymore, so that's going to be a Panic Dart. It's probably going to do enough stress. It gets the 15% death blow. Oh, I'm getting afflicted myself. Okay, you know what? Screw this stupid team, screw the RNG, I'm gonna play what's actually a good team, and I'm gonna show him how it's done. So let's move on to the 3rd match. I did forget to mention, but I do like his banner, it looks very nice, kind of similar to mine as well. So he is playing essentially the same team, I believe, and this time I'm bringing Chef Stress, so hopefully this should turn out a little bit better here. So yeah, I do have my main team in the game right now, so I do believe this is quite a favorable matchup for me. Well, so was the last one, but I go 2nd for the 3rd time in a row, though I will admit it doesn't matter that much since this is a stress versus stress matchup. It would matter in case that A-Bomb was kind of trying to repulse, but since he isn't, I don't mind it all that much. That's going to be a bolster, which I'm going to have to say is a pretty big misplay, because there's just going to be a Transform Slam. But after that happens, he's probably just going to go Shadow Fate, so it's not going to be that bad for him. But yeah, I am gonna slam that Man at Arms, but that's gonna force out a Shadow Fade. And even though Shadow Fade is pretty good, since he wants to go Panic Darts, I'm not too sure that would be the best idea for him. To just drop that Shadow Fade. I mean, it will be because he has a Shield Spike, right? That's gonna be a slam. It's not a confirmed chance of moving me back, but it does move me back, unfortunately. In that case, I wonder if I should drop a Bolster first, or if I should just move forward and then Command and then Hanseri. Honestly, the usual strategy is Command and then Bolster, but I could go the other way around. Well, he has no accuracy, actually. He has no accuracy, so I could punish him for having absolutely zero accuracy. So let's drop the Bolster first, and since we did go second, I should actually have a really good dodge chance here if he wants to go Festering Vapors, like really good dodge chance. He's gonna go Regen, which isn't gonna help him. I'm playing a stress team. I'm gonna have to totally disagree with that move. And right now, before he gets a crit with Panic Darts, which is gonna happen, I'm gonna go for a Hanseri here. And even though I don't have that much accuracy, he doesn't have Bolster on right now, and he did go first, so his dodge isn't that great. So I can just drop the Hanseri and just enjoy my life here. He should go Shadow Fade. Maybe he'll go Shadow Fade by the start of next round. Are you really trying to focus on my Flagellant? I don't think that's the play, big man. I really don't think that's the play. But yeah, I'm gonna move forward here, obviously. And if he wants to slam me again, well, it's gonna be another 75. And even if he does, I'm gonna go for a Redeem. He's actually gonna go for it. Are you for real? I guess he is. Well, he has to get lucky to actually do enough damage, because I do have that Content of Absolution, and he doesn't do enough damage, so this is pretty chill for us. I could go D-Transform Stun on the Antiquarian, but I want to go for the Grave Robber, but my hit chance on the Grave Robber isn't that good. I could also go for the A-Bomb, but my stun chance is bad over there. Yeah, there's a few things I want to do. I feel like going for the Antiquarian might be the play here. Since I can't go stun. I could also D-Transform and move 2 positions back, honestly. That's also an idea. You know what? Do I move 2 positions back, or do I go for a Lackluster stun? Let's move 2 positions back, actually. That's gonna put the Flagellant back in the place where he wants to be, and it's also gonna let me go Beast Smile after I go for the Falling Slam. So that's pretty okay. That's gonna be a Bolster, which is once again taking the not pressuring me as much as it should be, and I'm gonna take advantage of that by dropping a Bellow here. I mean, by dropping a Command here, so even if he wants to keep dropping my Flagellant down to 0, now I can actually go for Tempo and go for the Exsanguinate and just hit that Abomination for essentially his entire health bar with the bleeds being applied. There's not even a chance I fail the bleed because of the Crimson Hook. I'm that kind of player that wants to have the bleed chance over there. So that's gonna heal all my other characters, not really do any significant amounts of stress because I have Bolster and I have Content of Absolution. This is just the Shep stress setup. Thankfully though, I'm gonna be erring on the side of caution here, and I'm gonna go for this Exsanguinate early because I do not want to have a 90% death blow go through on my Flagellant, because my man Daewid, he knows how the RNG works. There is justice on his side of the world, there is no justice on my side of the world. But the thing is, this is a really good situation for me right now, because, I mean, anyone that's savvy to how this comp actually works knows that if there's a Houndmaster in position for spamming Hanseri with a command buff, there's no way you lose the match. So you just keep spamming that Hanseri. If you can do it unopposed, then there is no way your opponent has any way of sustaining through the power of Hanseri with crits with Crimson Hook. It is just unreal the amount of stress that this thing actually outputs. Is he just gonna keep slamming, just keep doubling down on that Flagellant? Surprised he even does that much damage, actually. That was probably a max roll because of the prot I have. And I am dropping to Death Star again, so I guess I'll have to go for probably a, how do you call it, a Redeem or something like that. I honestly don't mind it all that much. As long as the Flagellant can keep stalling, this is okay for me. I'm thinking of dropping another command here, believe it or not. Because my accuracy isn't confirmed, right? I'm thinking of dropping another command, though I want to get the Affliction right now, so I'm just gonna do this instead. That's gonna do the Affliction on the Abomination. That's also gonna be kind of good for him. It's going to be bad, but good as well. It's going to be good because he's essentially going to be able to transform again and then get more horror without having to go through the detransform. So he's essentially had to spend zero actions in human form as it is right now, which is definitely good for him. Really, Defender. What do you think I want to do to you? Rage? I don't want to do that. I'm gonna drop another Hound's Harry. It hits everyone. Yeah, that's the affliction. That's what we want to see. A little bit of stress being added. That's more than a little bit. That was a total of like 20 plus stress, which is pretty good. There is that Wrench's Cloak doing wonders for us, even though that bolster is right there. So I'm definitely gonna have to say pretty big misplay by him not to actually, how do you call it, go Shadow Feint and then start using the Retribution, because Retribution Shield Spike is meant to deal with doggies like this. It does pretty well against doggies like this, actually. I'm gonna transform here, obviously, to apply that stress, and I'm thinking of, you know, dropping a Rage. There's a lot of regen, though. Maybe that's not the greatest idea. It's because I kind of want to stay where I am, honestly, and then just go detransform B-Spile next round. Yeah, that's the reason why. Well, let's go for it. Maybe we get a maybe we get a crit or a high roll. There are no crits in this world. There are absolutely no crits in this world. We did not hit that Antiquarian for basically anything. We just tickled her, honestly. I mean, it was a half HP tickle, but it was a min roll. So what can I say? I do a crit heal on someone, and right now, yeah, just do healing skills, honestly, this is fine. I'm gonna heal myself for still 15 because I have the Gauntlet of Absolution, and I'm down 1 Exsanguinate, 1 Redeem, but his entire team is down a lot of health, and the rest of my team is just chilling. So that's kind of the bane of having a Grave Robber, is that even against the Flagellant, like, you just can't pressure him all that much. He's not even afflicted yet. That didn't even do 30 stress total. That is just wonderful. Yeah, I'm gonna detransform here and go for that B-Spile. I'm still gonna keep the Riposte up with a command as well, so if he wants to go Festering Vapors, he's gonna be suffering for it. And there we go, that's the crits you like to see. So B-Spile and command does like to crit a lot, and unless there's more Bellows coming through, this Riposte right now is actually gonna hurt quite a bit, because the men are on, I mean, I've probably said this a couple times, so it might start sounding like a scratched record at this point, but the Abomination's Riposte is pretty darn good when it has damage buffs, because it is unbelievably unstable. If you have a single damage debuff, you're gonna be doing like 0 to 1 damage. If you have a few damage buffs, like plus 20 damage or plus 40 damage, instead of hitting for like 3, you're gonna be hitting for like 10, and you're gonna be critting for 14. Yeah, that's how crazy it actually is. At this point, we want to get Afflictions, and since there's a bolster, Bella won't be enough, but Hound's Harry will be. So let's drop that. That's going to be a crit as well, so that's 2 Afflictions. Oh, not quite 2 Afflictions, but the Act Out, yeah, that's 4 Afflictions right there. Wonderful. 4 Afflictions by round 4, even against a reasonably anti-stress team. Actually, maybe it's not 4 Afflictions. Maybe she goes Virtuous with Tear to the Lost. Stalwart, okay. Okay, so I shall address the elephant in the room right now. What's the elephant in the room? Well, the thing is, I had the Crusader twice going Afflicted, and immediately, since I started playing a stress team, the Antiquarian goes Virtuous the first try. That's all I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say anything else. She goes Virtuous the first try, though I will be honest, it could be worse. It could be worse than Stalwart. It could have been the absolutely wonderful Courageous, taking minus 33% stress from clearly a stress team. Thankfully, that's not what happens here, so I'm not as concerned as I could be. I could drop a command immediately, or I could drop a Bellow. I'm gonna drop a Bellow first. I'm gonna drop a command by the start of next round, this is fine. We do hit everyone, we do cause a decent amount of stress, so honestly, I feel like the Flagellant should just move forward here. Even though I could potentially suffer a death blow. It's going to be a 20%, and I feel like it's going to be worth it here, considering how the situation is looking like. Because I will only be able to heal for 6, which really isn't all that much, and moving forward here would be nice. I do want to move forward at this point. That's going to be Manacles into the Riposte. Crit onto crit. Oh, hey, bomb. I'm not sure that was the play, my man. 34 stress on that. Also, keep in mind that he went for a 75% crit. Kind of greedy, if you ask me. I go Rapturous, what a surprise. Do I move forward or do I redeem? That is the question. Do I move forward or do I redeem? You know what? It's a 20%. Even if he gets it, I'm probably still winning. Yeah, I'm probably still winning even if he gets it. Let's see what he goes for. Is he gonna go for a transform slam? He is. He's gonna go for a transform slam onto the flash. He doesn't... Oh no, absolution. Okay, then I don't mind keeping the flagellant alive. Yeah, I definitely don't mind that. Who's guarding him? It's the man-at-arms, right? Well, my hit chance on the man-at-arms is a 90. And I am gonna go for it. Rapturous, don't screw me over. Whoa, 11! Ow! Ow, wow, wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a 90% hit chance. We do roll for it, we do get it, and that's gonna be a very nice bleed applied. Though there's a lot of regen countering it as well. So I'm probably not gonna drop him to death's door even with that though. So yeah, the regen is gonna be useful for him, definitely. After this, I'm gonna drop a command and just resume the spam with the Houndsary. Resume spam and just totally chill here. That's one absolution gone. The Ignition being alive is definitely not perfect for me, but now he just has to keep chipping away at his flagellant again. And now I'm in position 1 as well. This is so sad to see, you know. I mean, no, it's wonderful to see for me, seeing his team just suffering so much by deciding to focus on the flagellant first. Yeah, because, I mean, Gauntlet of Absolution has just been saving my ass here with that pulsar. It's taking him ages to actually get me down to where I am. Down all these heals. Really, going for a flash powder on the flagellant as well. I mean, it's doing a little bit of stress. It's doing like 11. Really isn't all that much. And remember, Rapturous is a buff. Rapturous is a buff. It buffs up your damage. And, you know, it's still an affliction, honestly. But it is a relatively good affliction. I mean, it has a chance of going for act out moves that you don't want it to do. It has an act out chance of hitting itself, hitting other characters, but it doesn't have like an act out chance of passing. Though you could see hitting like going for moves that you don't want as a pass, essentially, because that is relatively true. Going for moves that you don't want can be a pass because he can just go punish into a corpse or something. But yeah, Rapturous isn't the worst affliction to get, and just getting it is so difficult because of Gauntlet. The only reason he's actually gotten it is because, well, Panic Darts does a very big stress base, and obviously the transformation from the A-bomb. 12. I go Selfish, that's minus damage. And I have 2 valid debuffs. I probably don't do enough damage. Even if I oh no, I don't have transformation anymore. Whoops, I forgot about that. That's fine, that is fine. I'll just click here and I'll go for a Beast File. And yeah, even... So it begins. Yeah, move forward. Okay, that's okay. Even though he has 3 afflictions and they've done nothing so far, apart from a few stress sparks, and the first affliction that I get, that isn't a flagellant, is an immediate essential pass, it is okay. It is okay, do not worry about it. We'll be fine here. And even though there might be a lot of regen on his side, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to kill his characters, but it's definitely not going to make it impossible. I can still very well take down his characters. That's a masochistic. My hit chances are wonderful. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Houndsary. Come on, crits. No crits. Unfortunately, my crit chances are also quite nice, but yeah, this is fine. This is relatively fine. If he wants to keep spamming regen, I'm okay with this, honestly. Okay, that's the stress heal for 10. Centicoin is going to be difficult to take down, not gonna lie. It's going to be pretty difficult to take down, and that's going to be another flash powder. Don't worry about it. The flagellant lives for a little longer. I could guard, but then he can still transform. And he can also have Festering Vapors, so yeah, that's not the best play by me. That wouldn't be the best play by me, I mean. I will go Redeem, though, instead of Exsanguinate here. Yeah, that's a lot of minus accuracy. I could still go Exsanguinate though. I'll have to look at my hit chances and all that. That's some very nice stress being applied right there. I like to see it. And going for Flash Powders is actually like removing a lot of the regen that he had applied, so I might actually be able to catch up in terms of bleed. Yeah, that could be nice here. Let's see, Flagellant, do you hit yourself at death's door? Please don't. And he doesn't. Wonderful. What's my hit chance? No bueno. No bueno is my hit chance. I'm just gonna go for another heal. So I heal myself for 15 once again, and here we are. It's round 6. He's been focusing down my flagellant with just panic darts after panic darts, and he lives. He lives on. He's just too strong to be dealt with here, honestly. I do still have one command buff, so that's just gonna be Houndsary coming through. Oh, that Houndsary is gonna hurt. Okay, he's gonna go for the final transformation. There he goes. And it's gonna be another slam. It rolls for a 9, so not enough. It doesn't push me this time, fortunately. Finally as well. I do not have snuff, but still, come on. Do I beast file first? Oh, if it hits, it would be really good here, because she can't regen out of that store. 2 passes with the A-bomb. Let's go, boys. Yay. Abomination Gaming. Nice. Selfish Gaming. Okay. Oh, that Man-at-Arms is dead. Yeah, the Man-at-Arms is kaput here. This abusive Man-at-Arms was essentially useless. I mean, he dropped a bolster and then just dropped occasional bellows that didn't really do all that much because, well, this team doesn't care about bellows. I'm gonna drop this now, and that's a dead Man-at-Arms. That's gonna cause more heart attacks as well. And the Man-at-Arms dying and the horror might actually be a kill here. Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. Unless Regen is able to heal enough. No, it isn't. Yeah, Grave Robber is gone, man. She is totally gone. So even though Regen is pretty good, since he slipped up that Regen a little bit, it just won't be enough. His only way of saving the Grave Robber right now, and this is a really big stretch, is getting a Festering Vapor's crit and then healing some stress on the Grave Robber. That was like literally the only way. But thankfully that's not what happened here. So we are a-okay. Since Exsanguinate is my only heal remaining, I'm probably gonna go Bellow, right? Or does this do enough stress for a heart attack? Not quite. Not quite enough stress. Yeah, let's go command here. I do need to command. It's okay, just drop the command here. Just drop that, even though I could have dropped a Bellow, honestly. Maybe it would have been a better play. This is chill. I want to command so I can actually go for a punish here. It probably even does enough damage. 5 to 10. I need a crit. 33% crit chance because Flagellant with Crimson Hook, Death's Door, Rapturous, buffs from being low on HP. Just all this insanity gives his crit chance, makes his crit chance actually pretty darn good. And that's gonna be all she wrote for Daewid. Yeah, so there is a bit of justice in this role as the Flagellant stays alive with all the pain that he's been suffering. That's what he likes, right? He likes suffering pain. And right now, what's my hit chance? Plus 40 accuracy? Yeah, this should be good. Unless he hits himself right now. No, that's fine. We get another crit, 30% crit chance. Just, oh, that is nasty. 2 command buffs and the damage. Oh, that's just insane. Yeah, and Death's Door damage and Rapturous damage. Those Raptures give crit, actually. I'm not too sure. I don't think it does. I think it only gives you a bit more damage. And that's usually not too meaningful. But, you know, it still does allow you to get some pretty good crits. So let's move on to the next match. And here we are on to match number 4, so he does decide to change his team this time. And what am I looking at? Oh my god, what is this? So we have a support Flagellant with Punish though. We have support Flagellant with Punish. We have a Repulsed Highwayman. We have a Crusader with the, what do you call it? The Secret Blade, Writ of Execution combo. So kind of a generalist Crusader, honestly. And a Shield Breaker with Impale instead of Adder's Kiss, and Pierce instead of Expose or Captivate. That is a very good dodge, by the way. Very greedy of him to go for that. There's also no accuracy buffs on his team, once again. I guess he's kind of just hoping that Vendetta will be enough of an accuracy buff, I guess. And I could push that Crusader back, but then that's going to be Flagellant activated, honestly. So I wonder what the play here is. Maybe just an immediate, oh, this is weird. I'm gonna go for the immediate bolster because I feel like it's gonna give us a lot of value here because he doesn't have any accuracy buffs, and Shieldbreaker really wants accuracy. Though Puncture is still almost confirmed to hit because, well, it's Puncture. What can you do about it? It is not too bad for me, actually. Oh, Crusader is so unlikely to stun. I shouldn't be worried about it, honestly. Yeah, he's super unlikely to get the stun here. So I'm just gonna... I could guard and get even more dodge. Nah, don't be silly. Houndsary, that's how you do it. We get a crit with less than 50% hit chance because that's totally balanced. And just drop that shield breaker already to a big amount of stress. Or just push her up to a big amount of stress, of course it hits. And gets the stun as well, despite not having the brass knuckles. Well, what can I say? It's chill. It is chill. Right now we're gonna drop the transform and just move forward here. This is okay. Honestly, there is an argument for me to have gone for the abomination action first, just to prevent me from having to move, but I don't want to slam either of them. The flagellant is okay in position 3. I don't mind him being there. And if he's going for moves like that, that's pretty weird. I didn't go for a command buff, but do I just not need to use command? Is that what's going on here? I'm getting 2 crits with 2 actions without command. Why am I even using this stupid move? It's useless, I suppose. That's gonna be... I don't think that's the play, because that is not only not a confirmed chance, going for shuffles on my team is interesting, but it's not gonna win him the match because the stress output is still here, and that's not pushing forward his win condition. Because if I was playing something like a damage team, I would be very concerned of having my backliner in position 2, and I am honestly still pretty concerned of having the dog in position 2. But since I'm playing a stress team, there is always something that's going to be outputting stress. So just going for shuffles like this that don't have any secondary moves like a mark or more horror or anything like that, I am not overly concerned about them. You know what I'm overly concerned about is the fact that my dog is at this door. That's not too good. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you put the Shieldbreaker and the Highwayman together as well as the Crusader and get a lucky stun. What happens is that your Highwayman doesn't last very long. I mean, your Houndmaster doesn't last very long, because even if I went for a guard, you know, Numbing Instance isn't gonna save me with that extra stun resistance. Puncture just doesn't care about your guard. And right now, I will go for a de-transform B-Spile into the Repulse, because that's how we roll. Hopefully it doesn't crit. Okay, that's 10. That's essentially a mineral, actually, I think. Even with that Vendetta and the Parrying Dagger, yeah, pretty much a mineral, so this is okay. He's probably gonna go for a Zealous here, right? Maybe a Stunning Blow. No, he's gonna go for a Zealous. That's less hit chance, but he still hits it anyway, because what am I to say what the hit chances are? And right now, I could go for the Reign of Sorrows first, or I could go for the Houndmaster action first. Reign of Sorrows first is gonna... Yeah, Reign of Sorrows first here, actually. Let's do that. That's going to be Repulse for 11. I do have the prot reducing that a little bit. That's not going to activate his healing quite yet. It's not going to put him at enough just yet, so that's not too good. The big problem I have here, actually, is that I'm going to be quite unable of killing that Flagellant, because I don't really have reach to the backline. If he just stays there and keeps spamming Reclaims, he's going to be able to stay at this door without any major consequences, is what I'm trying to say. You really want to keep puncturing, you don't want to kill my doggy. Okay, then I don't mind. If you want to keep my doggy alive, I'm chill with that, man. I am totally chill with that. And yeah, my abomination is, you know, just transforming and not doing anything better than that, but I am still getting afflictions here. I'm getting closer to those afflictions, and I don't mind that one bit. It's going to be a stunning blow, very unlikely to stun. I mean, not very unlikely, it's a 65% chance of getting stunned, so it's definitely not very unlikely. But also not too likely for that to happen. I'm going to drop a Bellow here. That's going to reduce the chance that the Highwayman just goes for a Duelist Advance or a Wicked Slice and just does enough damage to my Flagellant. Oh no, I should have guarded. Oh, I should have guarded. Oh no. This could be bad here. This could be really bad. Yeah, he's going to go for it. I went for a Bellow, you asshole. I have prot. Okay, I should still be able to go second next round, so his kill chance is actually going to be a 40 if he decides to go for another hit without Wicked Slice. I should have gone for a guard. You idiot, Shep. You should have gone for a guard here. I definitely should have gone for a guard. That might have been the biggest misplay of my life, but that redeem is unnecessary. Very unnecessary, I'm going to have to say. I'm just going to transform here again and move forward. And why am I so concerned about losing the Flagellant? Because he's the only way I can kill the enemy Flagellant. That's my only way, because my other characters can't deal with him. Please don't kill the Flash. Please don't. You idiot! I mean, thank you for not killing my Flagellant, which I am So concerned about losing. Thank you so very much for not killing my flash here. I could go Exsanguinate for tempo, but honestly, redeem. Honestly, just redeem. Don't be silly, Shep. Just redeem here. He has made a major mistake of not going for the 40% deathload chance, and I will take advantage of it. Yeah, I will definitely take advantage of it. It's gonna be a stunning blow. It still goes through. God damn. Should I still go for a guard or should I just drop another bellow? Bellow and Affliction? This should be enough, right? Clueless? Should be enough. It won't be enough. Yeah, it won't be enough. He probably still does 16 damage. Not with Duelist Advance, though. Not with Selfish. Not with 2 Bellow debuffs, I don't think. I really don't think he does 16 damage now with my 10 prot. He has to get a crit at this point. Especially with a Duelist Advance. Even Duelist Advance crit might not do enough. Yeah, that's not enough, my man. And there's 2 Bellow debuffs on right now. And I do have an accuracy buff, so this should be good, yeah. And that's a dodge as well, because I do keep that 40 dodge, so this is actually a very good situation for me. It could have gone south very, very quickly if he had killed my Flagellant just a little bit earlier, but since he didn't, and now I'm about to get Afflictions, this is kind of good. There is one bad thing that could happen, though. No, Crusader doesn't go Virtuous, he goes Selfish, so there is justice in this world, as it would seem. There is a little bit of justice in this world, and this Flagellant has already dropped 1 Redeem, which is really good for me. And I don't know what he wants to keep doing. Does he want to keep going Reclaim? I mean, I am kind of an advocate for Gauntlet of Absolution, Last Breath, Color Flash, but as he's playing it, not very much. I could honestly just slam here. That is an idea for me. Just slam him back. It's not really the play here. He could still just redeem after that. Do I want to do that or do I want to go B-Smile? Well, my chance of slamming him is an 80%. B-Smile is gonna meter a past. You know what? Let's just do it. Yeah, it moves him back, so that's a pretty good play for us. It's also gonna be a decent act out. It's also gonna make him stress out a little bit because he definitely wanted to move forward and do something with it, so just messing with him makes me happy as a player, essentially. So I wonder what he does now, because he definitely doesn't want to move forward. Someone that uses Last Breath Color, oh actually maybe he does move forward. Now he drops another redeem. Oh, that is so sad to see, because that is such an unnecessary redeem as well. Yeah, really unnecessary, that redeem. I could go for a D-Transform B-Smile here, and I will, even though I'm probably gonna regret it. I'm probably gonna regret it, because I don't even have any prot, and no, it only rolls for 7. Yeah, Selfish really is a big damage debuff. It's kind of taking away at his damage, and the bellows, the 2 bellows is also hurting quite a bit, and that's 4 afflictions on his side, so this is not looking good. This is not looking good for Mr. Daewid here. Yeah, absolutely. The 4 afflictions and my characters are all still alive. I mean, Flagellant is in danger because, I mean, no, even the puncture won't do enough damage with 2 bellow debuffs, honestly. Moves back, actually. That could be good for him. It's gonna be oh, it misses. It feels so good to see someone that doesn't bring any accuracy buffs getting punished for it. It really feels good to see that happen, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I am 100% not gonna lie. I am stunned, actually. I could Defender, but that's just gonna be met with a puncture, so I'm just gonna drop a command here and I'm gonna go Hunt Harry, which is fine. Yeah, it is totally fine. His entire team is just crumbling right now. They're all afflicted, they're all still kind of full HP, but they're all kind of bleeding, and they're just not really gonna enjoy it when I keep spamming the Hound Aries. Yeah, they're really not gonna enjoy it, and the act-outs are gonna start coming, and yeah, that's Rally to the Flame. That's actually not a bad Rally to the Flame, because it heals the Highman up a bit, so tops him off a little bit, but that's not the most important part. It cleared the 1 bellow debuff that he had. So right now, I'm actually thinking of going for something a little weird here. You know what? Who goes first next round? He does, right? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't want to suffer any unnecessary death blows, because Pierce probably still does enough damage, even with 2 Battle Debuffs. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna buff up my dodge a little bit more for the next round when I go Hanzari. And yeah, Puncture, even if it crits, it doesn't do enough damage. So that is chill for my Flagellant here. He's gonna be alive and well, he's gonna be undazed, and he's gonna be in a position to go for whatever healing action he wants if he decides to drop me to Death Star again. So very good play, Shep. Very good play. And even if he wanted to go Impale, he would just go into the Repulse that has command with a lot of accuracy. So it would be essentially a confirmed hit chance of just hitting that Shield Breaker, and he goes for it anyway. And yeah, I do hit that Shield Breaker, I do apply a Blight, and I do some very decent stress. And now I'm at Death's Door with a command buff, and I can go for whatever I want. And what shall I go for? 75? No, I'd have to be silly. You know what? Let's go for it on the Flagellant. That's gonna heal him, but it's also gonna make it so he keeps dropping to 0 HP, which he definitely doesn't want, because, you know, Flagellant, even though the Flagellant likes being at 0 HP, having to expend all your healing is really, really good for me, because after he expends all his healing, he's no longer as much as a raid boss for all my other characters, and the Houndmaster and the Abomination will actually be able to deal with him, which is wonderful. Okay, am I in danger here? Not really, actually. Kind of. Not yet, at least, though. Let's drop a Hanzari here. So let's drop that. That's going to be a dodge, so the 60 dodge is coming in clutch. We do actually miss that Shield Breaker, which is okay, I guess. Even with Masochistic, she still has some pretty decent dodge, but yeah, what can I do? Crusader didn't actually get bled. It's gonna go for the yacked out heal on the Flagellant, which is actually really good because it actually saves him from dropping to Death's Door. Good act out, good act out. And I could go for a guard here. Do I? Yeah, I'm dazed. I don't want to die dazed, so I'm gonna do that. And even if he goes for a puncture, it's unlikely to do 3 damage considering I have 40 prot and he's battle debuffed. So I'm not gonna let the punish go through and then just immediate Wicked Slice. I want to keep the Flagellant alive as long as possible. It's gonna be an Exsanguinate actually. Exsanguinate at 1 HP. Oh, no bleed. Oh, you hate to see it. That's what happens when you don't bring Crimson Hook. Yeah, that really is what happens. Let's drop this. Whoa, Repulse for 17. I almost didn't see that Repulse, honestly, when I was clicking on it. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to live with it. Hopefully you can drop a Redeem next round. I am still getting closer to that star, but that puncture, does it do enough damage? Oh, just barely. Just barely enough damage. But at this point, his entire team is suffering so much, I don't feel like it's gonna be enough to save him, even if he gets a kill on my Flagellant. Yeah, even if he gets a kill. Right now we're gonna drop a Bellow that's gonna cause a heart attack on this Highwayman, and he's gonna be he's gonna have the horror on him, and the Hanzari is coming as well. So that Highwayman, even if he goes for a kill right now and gets it, which he doesn't have the finisher, he only has a finishing ability. So even if he gets it, he's just gonna die anyway. Oh, he's gonna go for the Rally to the Flame. Well, that's not gonna save you, buddy. That is definitely not going to save you. You're still going to take... Actually, that might be even worse for him, honestly, because he might just die now. As long as I don't get a crit and make him have a heart attack. Oh! If he stays at 199 stress, he's dead. So let's see. He does. He stays at 199 stress. Well, that's kind of what happens. That is kind of what happens, because now he's gone. So Rally to the Flame was not the play for him. 100% not the play. And now he is totally gone, and so is the Shield Breaker. We didn't even need to get the Lucky Death Blow, the Horror would have been enough. And the Flagellant is almost ticking down to Death Star. He's going to tick down to Death Star 2 rounds. And even if he kills my Flagellant right now, I am still concerned. But that's not going to be a kill, so that's okay. Yeah, I am still relatively concerned, because a Flagellant with Gauntlet of Absolution and 2 Exsanguinates is still very scary with a Crusader for support. But fortunately, I don't have to be that concerned here. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop a Redeem on that A-Bomb, just stop him off a little bit. And look at this, my team looks pristine. My opponent really likes focusing down the Flagellant, but he doesn't have the team to do it, really, because he could have dropped my Houndmaster like really early, but he decided to go for these weird shuffles, and that just really didn't help him, because my doggy could be gone, and with the doggy gone, you're actually doing reasonably well playing against this team, because doggy gone, that's the biggest source of stress output gone as well. Okay, that's gonna cause another heart attack. And my hit chance is not confirmed, so you know what we go for. We go for a command when our hit chance isn't confirmed. We drop that, he's probably just gonna punish my flagellant here, which is fine. He might actually go for a heal first. At this point, I'm actually probably just gonna drop a Hound's Rush and then drop a Beast File. And it's gonna be all she wrote for that Crusader, and then it's gonna be a 4v1 with my flagellant still alive. So I am definitely not too concerned about this. Do I actually... No, I have a better idea. I'm gonna drop a Manacles, that probably does enough damage. And after that I'm gonna drop a Houndsari, and that's gonna be the Dead Crusader. And it's also gonna do some extra damage to this Flash, which is nice. It's very nice. He's almost had a heart attack despite having gone to the Absolution. Lucky death blow, totally unnecessary. Yeah, it's something I really like about stress teams, is that you don't have to have finishing abilities to actually get death blows, which just feels wonderful, honestly. Yeah, it feels wonderful. I'm gonna drop this Exsanguinate, that's gonna drop him right back down to 0, where he doesn't want to be. It's gonna force him to go for another Exsanguinate, and it's gonna make it so he can't kill my Flash, and I'm still gonna have one more Exsanguinate than he does, so there's no more chances of winning. There's no more chance of victory for Daewid. That's going to be all she wrote for my man, and that's going to be a 2-2, moving on to the final match. I wonder what happens in the final match. I do wonder what happens. Well, it's not over just yet. I do have to finish off the match. It might take a little bit more than expected because flagellant. But yeah, what can you do? I feel like the play here is going to be to just drop a Bellow. That's going to cause enough stress, even with the Gauntlet of Absolution. And the Burden is too much. And right now, instead of going for Manacles, because that would heal his stress, I'm just gonna heal myself here and be chill. And then the Punish is relatively likely to get the kill, because the crit chance is pretty okay right now. And I'm going to be at Death's Door as well. Death's Door doesn't give crit chance, but look at that. Look at that. Punish, also crit mod +9, 29%. That's a punish. Feel my resolve. Not quite enough though. Gauntlet of Absolution is just too good. And also Flagellant does not take extra stress while being at Death's Door, so that doesn't really help me all that much. That's a self-hit, maybe a death blow. Wow, a good last breath caller, good last breath caller. Wonderful to see that. 13% chance of deathling himself, and it does go through. So on to the final match it is. And here we go. Familiarity breeds contempt and does not forgive failure. Match number 5. And oh no, I've made a big mistake. No, I made a huge mistake. Okay, I'm playing the World Domination team, and my opponent has gone for a dodgy regen team. A dodgy stress regen team, and I'm playing the World Domination. I just played myself. Why did I choose this team? And I go first as well, which is typically great, but in this matchup, I'm not too sure if that's so great. Okay, yeah, hit chances like 30, 40. Yeah, this is no bueno. Okay. Do not stress, Shep. I am still playing a very, very competent team, and I can definitely make it work. Yeah, definitely. Keep telling that to yourself. Well, I could go for the immediate mark for death. And do I go for the immediate mark for death? You know what? I do go for the immediate mark for death. Please get the debuff. No debuff, unfortunately, but that's okay. Even though we don't get the debuff, right now our frontline is going to try making itself useful. And there's actually going to be a battle bout first, which I think is probably unnecessary. I mean, his team does need accuracy, but it's probably unnecessary because my highest dodge is 10. I could go for the immediate sniper shot here. And you know what? No risk, no glory. We go for it, and we do hit. But unfortunately, we don't really get that high of a damage roll. I was expecting a crit with that hit, but doesn't look like we're going to get it. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to get our damage through other means then, and I'm probably just gonna go transform. But if you want to go for a puncture, no, it doesn't pull me. If it did pull, I would have gone immediately for the Holy Lance. Like, not a thought given. I would have gone for it immediately, but since that's not what's going down here, I'm instead gonna... I would drop a rake, but it doesn't do enough damage. 54. Yeah, this is really bad. This is what happens when you play the WD against a team like this. Ooh, I really played myself here, and what's the problem? The problem is that that's not a play for him. He's making my turn useful. Yeah, he's making my turn with the Crusader useful. I would probably just miss, and not going for a stress cleave is a bad play by him, because, yeah, he's making my turn useful. By passing, I get to remove the Houndmaster turn, which at this point is a lot more valuable than my Crusader turn, because he would just miss anyway. Right now, though, there's one regen. Okay, you know what? This might actually be good. Sniper shot crit, a little late, but that's a crit. There's only 27 dodge on that Houndmaster. That's actually not too bad, considering that I do have some pretty decent hit chances with this A-bomb with that net. And he only regens for 3. He's gonna go for lick wounds on top of that. Crits for 10, but rage probably does enough damage if it hits. 69. Oh, lucky number! The lucky number! Well, it's not even the lucky number, it's the funny number. And we actually get it. And right now, the only way he has of saving that Houndmaster is going for another puncture on my Arbalest, which has, what is it? It's a 50% chance of actually working. You know, it's 100% base, but he doesn't go for it. He's gonna play greedy. He's gonna let me get to finish him deathblow. And the thing is, I don't think my accuracy... Oh no, please don't. Oh no. My hit chance is not confirmed, especially not with that in play. Oh my god. 50-50 or 76. Well, I do go first by the start next round. Don't you just love to hear finish him crit? It's just a beautiful sound, isn't it? Just hearing an ability like that crit. He definitely didn't go for the correct play. I would have gone puncture any day of the week because, well, there still would have been a Caltrus, but that would have been a better play for him. Oh, that's... he's he's shutting the barn door after the horse has fled. Yeah, that is not the play to go for, my man. Now you activate my Holy Lance. You just activated my trap card, and yeah, we dropped that Holy Lance. It's not going to do all that much for us, but we might actually still be winning here because of how it turned out and how we were able to get that kill on the Houndmaster. So that's kind of just the fate of this matchup, is that since I don't have accuracy buffs, I have to get lucky. And the thing is, my luckies are like 70% hit chances, so technically it should still work, but you cannot rely on technically it should still work on the Butcher's Circus. Do not rely on technically it should still work in the Butcher's Circus. That's a surefire way of it not working. I'm gonna drop a Manacles here. Very nice damage rolls because of having the transformation damage buff. And our stun chance is confirmed. Hit chance is really good with the net. Manacles has really decent accuracy base, and since we still have the brass knuckles, the hit chance, the stun chance is totally confirmed, so that's okay. Moves me back 2 positions. Pulls me to positions, actually, sorry. If I move back 2 positions, one of them clicks. You know what? That's good. That's good. And you know why? Because even if he wants to go for a harvest right now, he's gonna have to go into very big bleed resistances. So I am reasonably okay with this. Yeah, reasonably okay with this. After that, the Bounty Hunter. I'm not sure if I want to go for a come hither. Oh yes, oh definitely go for a come hither, Shep. You'd have to be a fool not to go for it. Still gets both bleeds somehow. That's okay, I guess. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna go for a pull, and then I'm gonna have a really good chance of just dropping a stunning blow and even doing enough damage to drop her to Death's Door again. And the stun chance is 80%, so definitely a great play by me. Though I do have to hit, which is an 85. Oh, the crit. Oh, that nasty crit. I love hearing crits. Don't you love hearing crits? It's beautiful. The World Domination team is dominating my opponent right now. And he is going to be able to regen out of this store, that's right. But guess what's coming? Bola has 110 hit chance, and it does just enough damage that the Antiquarian is now in harm's way, and my Bounty Hunter is nowhere even near dying, so this is pretty good. Once again, his only chance of saving that Antiquarian is going to be going for a pull on the Arbalist, but he's going to drop a Finale instead. It does do more than enough damage, but right now we have a confirmed hit and a confirmed kill chance on that Antiquarian. The question is, do we want to go for it right away? Yeah, I do. If you have a confirmed kill chance, you take it before the situation changes for some unknown reason. We take that, and now it's a 3v2, except the Jester has practically no dodge. The Shield Breaker is going to have no healing now that this regen is gone, and you can bet for sure that the first thing I'm doing by the start of next round is going to be going for Caltrops, because it's going to slowly take away that Shield Breaker, and she can dodge as much as she wants. She is not going to dodge the Caltrops. And yeah, 50-50, it hits, it hits! How you love to see 50-50s hitting. What am I playing? This is not the Butcher Circus I know, and I love it. I'm actually hitting everything. Look at this, stunning his entire team. This is what the World Domination comp looks like under perfect circumstances. This is not what it looks like on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Caltrops here. Double crit on that, getting them closer to Afflictions. 32 stress on the Jester as well. And I'm gonna go for a double stun on him as well. And I'm gonna try double stunning the Shieldbreaker as well. Yeah, let's see. Double stun on the Jester, does it work? Well, the stun chance is a 65, unfortunately it doesn't. Maybe having the what do you call it, the spike chain here would be better, because the stun chance would be superior, but what can you do? Well, this time we go for the 50 and miss. Yeah, that's more like it. That is fair at this point. But yeah, the Shieldbreaker is going to be slowly ticking away onto 0 HP, and keep in mind that the Crusader has Rally to the Flame, so I can permanently heal myself for an okay-ish amount, which is very, very nice. I'm definitely not going to act with the Crusader since that's the case, and honestly, you know what, just do this. Oh, that's an Affliction as well. Jester goes Afflicted, we get a crit with the finish him against a dazed character. Wonderful, goes Abusive, so that's even less dodge. Now he's definitely not going to dodge anything. And now, regardless of what he does, I'm just going to go for a Manacle stun, and then I'm just going to heal myself with the Crusader. He definitely does enough damage, since he just went Abusive, but yeah, right now I can just go for a stun, and then the Crusader just heals another character, and in turn heals himself, and this is totally chill for me. And of course, Afflictions also means less stun resist. That's kind of the icing on top of the cake, or like the cherry on top of having an Abomination and a stun team, is because, well, Transform causes a lot of horror, crits cause a lot of stress, Caltrops does also give more stress taken, and what that means is that eventually the enemy characters might go Afflicted, and since they go Afflicted they lose 15% stun resistance, which makes double stuns even more likely. Though let me tell you, this kind of match is make or break. I loaded into the match and I was screaming in horror of seeing a dodge team with regen, but it turned out not to be that bad at all. Yeah, it turned out that way, thankfully. We're gonna go for a finish him here, and we are slowly ticking away at that Shieldbreaker's HP. We have stuns coming in with relatively good accuracy, Manacles and Red Yaris Net. 66 accuracy, we get a crit on top, that's almost an Affliction, she's sticking to that snore, and there is no way in hell that Daewid wins this match, because we have just been able to lock it down, and the Crusader just manages to stay alive, because, well, Crusader is Crusader, he can just spam Rally to the Flame until the very, very bitter end, and Shieldbreaker keeps on ticking. She's almost gone, she's almost kaput. I might go for a Transform here just to cause enough stress, but I'll just go for another stun. Doesn't go through, unfortunately, but you know what that means. Just go for another stun. We have two of them, and that one doesn't miss. That one actually causes a crit. Now, since it doesn't matter anymore, I don't really care even if he goes like Selfish, Paranoid, or Fearful, because those give him extra dodge. But in a match where it would still matter, having this Shieldbreaker go Abusive or Masochistic would have been wonderful, because that's minus 15 dodge, but we just take that kill on the Shieldbreaker, we just take the match, and wham bam, thank you ma'am for that best of 5 victory, 3 wins to 2. So it was a reverse sweep. It was 2 wins at the start for Daewid, 2, I will say, quite fortunate wins, and then 2 very solid wins by me, and then, you know, this absolute RNG fest that was the 5th match. So I hope y'all enjoy that, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.